everyone, so today's video is going to be featured with this look right here. I just recently saw Nikki Tutorials do the green makeup challenge and she hates green. She hates everything about green. She doesn't like to put it on her face, but she did it. Now, I don't really hate green. I like green and I like green makeup. I think it's especially because I've always liked having like reddish in my hair, which now I'm like full on like redhead going right here. So I really enjoy green and I thought it would be fun to do the challenge as well, to just go like full out green makeup. So that is what I am doing today, the green makeup challenge. And if you would like to see this, just keep watching. Okay, so I thought I was filming this first eyeball. Did it film? No. Did I choose a good day to only do one eye at a time? Yes. So I'm actually going to walk you through what I've already got going on right here on the other eye. So starting off, I'm going to be using a concealer to prime the eye, but also just give the baseline for where I will fill in my brows later on. And then instead of setting my primer with a powder, I'm going to immediately go in with some green so that that pigment really latches onto this concealer and we get the most out of our color. Alright, so I'm going to start off just by laying down a solid green on the lid. So I'm going in with my Cover Shots palette from Smashbox. This is their Bold Eye palette and I'm just hitting that green shade right here. It is called Sellout, and I'm just packing that all over the lid and into the crease. And I don't know if you can tell, but definitely you can see a huge difference whenever you apply a pigment straight onto the lid, just like with a wet primer, rather than setting it, because it really grabs onto the color. So if you need that to happen, then just do it before you set your primer. If you don't, then set it first and you can get more of like a soft, slowly built up diffused look as well. Okay, this doesn't have to be pretty either, and I definitely did not make it pretty. Now I'm going to go in with just a little blending brush and I am going to buff out that color. And something's actually going to go right above all of this, or on top all of this really. So again, it doesn't have to be this beautiful blending of colors because we're going to place stuff on top of it. Okay, good deal. So now I'm going to use this little flat this little flat brush right here, and I'm going into the Subculture palette. I'm going to be using the shades Destiny and Untamed, and I'm going to touch into both of those. And I'm just starting off by packing that color here on the outer corner, up into the crease as well. And there's going to be so much more going on on the lid and around the crease, so you don't have to be too perfect with this either, other than just making sure that you don't go too high on the eye. You want to stay right around the same area that you originally placed that first bold green shade. And up here towards the top, I'll just do like little tiny circular motions just to kind of help me out already with that color. I had said previously here, I was hoping for this look to be more vibrant in general, but it's kind of turned into like this like mermaidy, like, I don't know, it has like tinges of blue, so we're just rolling with it. And next, we are going to go in with the same little blender brush. We're just gonna blend to our heart's content with that dark color that we just placed on top, or colors. And because I had already done a little bit of buffing, you don't have to do too much. You can see it's already diffusing pretty well up the lid. Okay, and now to create all of this nice sparkly green that we have, I'm going to cut the crease just using a concealer and a flat concealer brush. I'm going to lay it down right here next to the lash line. Then do a little blink, look up, and you can see we've created a small line to follow our cut crease. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is just follow that line and fill in about half of the lid, maybe a little bit less. Okay, we've got our concealer on there. Now I'm going to go into the Morphe Kathleen Lights collab palette here. Going into the vibrant green that is in there. I just put some onto my finger, and I'm going to start dabbing that on to the back half of that cut crease. Usually with my cut creases, I'll just fill in like whatever area, the whole entire spot that I have cut. But I saw whenever Nikki Tutorials did her green look as well, that she put like some vibrancy there at the beginning, and I was like, oh, I like that, I see you. So I am gonna do the same thing. Now hers was amazing and just gorgeous, super vibrant. Everything looked stunning. We might not get to that level today, but we're gonna do our best here. So I've just done a little bit of like some dragging motions as well, and I'm gonna do the same over here on this side. Then just kind of keep packing on that pigment. And now we've got a really nice vibrant green over here. Now for the beginning of the lid, I'm just going to take a small little detail brush right here, and I'm going into the Too Faced Life is a Festival palette, going into the shade Fireflies. And I'm just going to start off right here on the inner corner, filling in that color, but I'm also going to place it on top of the first half of that green to blend that in as well. And it makes a really nice transition from more of that yellow undertone into the green. I'm also going to go in and make sure that the cut crease is still pretty defined. So I'm going back into the Subculture palette, and I'm hitting those same two shades, Destiny and Untamed. And I'm just going to really lightly and closely follow the cut crease line. So I'm pretty pleased with that so far. There are a couple extra things that I'm going to add on towards the end, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up at least all of my complexion and kind of clean up underneath. And then I'll be back to finish eyes, and we're going to place a really fun green lip color on too. So I will be right back with a full face on. Okay, so now that my complexion is done, my face is baking, and all of the most interesting places, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyes while that is going on. So to start off, I'm gonna go underneath with the colors from the Subculture palette, some of those darker ones, and I'm just gonna keep them really close to the lash line and just buff those in. And to do that, I'm actually using this small little smudger brush again, and I'm just gonna go straight into the Untamed and Destiny, tap off any excess, and go right next to the lash line. Okay, and then to kind of just make sure that that doesn't look super harsh underneath the eyes, I'm going in with that little blending brush again, and I'm gonna go into just the shade Destiny, and I'm gonna really lightly smudge underneath the eyes. Yeah, and that just kind of smokes it out a little bit more, and it just adds a bit more color so that it doesn't look dull compared to the upper lid. Or, yeah, compared to the upper lid. Got translucent powder all over me. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So now, to finish up the eyes, I am going to go in with this small little detail brush again. I'm going to go back into the Life is a Festival palette, and instead of hitting the shade Fireflies, I'm actually going to go in with the shade Beamin'. This is a really, really vibrant shade, and that is what I'm going to highlight just this inner corner with. Oh yes, definitely. Okay, yeah, so that finishes up just that bit for the eyes. I think at the very, very end, I'm going to top it off with some glitter, but I'm going to wait until the very end. So I'm going to add just a bit of loose glitter. I have decided to go in and add some glitter because you can never get enough glitter. And I don't even know what brand this is from. I don't know, it's just blank. But it's a loose glitter that someone gave me, and that's what I'm going to go in with. It's just a really nice, like, bright green shade, and I am going to use a small little applicator to apply it, and I'm gonna go in right over top of that green, right in the center. Yeah, I like that, and I don't feel like it has to be too much. That's all I want, really. Just a little bit of a flash whenever you open and close your eyes. Right there on top of the green. And I'm totally stealing the idea that I was inspired by from Nikki Tutorials. I mean, who wouldn't want to make your eyes look like hers? So amazing. Okay, yeah, I'm totally pleased with that. So the only other thing that I'm going to go in with on my eyes is a bit of Marc Jacobs eyeliner. This is going to be the Tightline. I make terrible faces when I do this, so I'm just going to skip that part. And then we're going to place some mascara on after that. Okay, so I went ahead and did my hair, and last but not least, we've got to add some lips. So I'm going in with a beautiful green shade that I already love wearing, and that is from Fenty Beauty. This is Midnight Wasabi. So I'm gonna top that off and then we'll be done. Alright everybody, so that is it. I went ahead and finished up my lip color, popped some earrings on, and now I have finished this look for today. If you really liked what you saw, I would love for you to give me a thumbs up down below. If you want to chat about another challenge I should do, I would definitely love to hear some suggestions down in the comments below. And of course, if you really liked what you saw today, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!